Don't let the Southern charm fool you. Congressman Trey Gowdy isn't pulling any punches on his voter-paid time in Washington. Gowdy's prosecutorial background is showing through in how he's asking questions on the floor of Congress. The item on the docket that got his attention most recently was the reasoning behind the DNC not turning over its hacked computer servers to be looked over and protected from further harm by a government agency. Gowdy, as with most of us, smelled a rat, and he's bound and determined to catch it. Representative Trey Gowdy, RSC, wondered Wednesday why the Democratic National Committee did not turn over its hacked computer server to authorities after the organization said it never received federal assistance, floating the possibility that the DNC had something it didn't want law enforcement to see. Gowdy spoke with Fox News host Martha McCallum about why the DNC did not turn over its server to the Department of Homeland Security or FBI officials who could have helped patch holes in the organization's network to prevent future cyber intrusions. The DNC was hacked during the 2016 presidential election, and thousands of emails were subsequently published by WikiLeaks. Former Secretary of Homeland Security Jay Johnson, who served during the Obama administration, testified to the House Intelligence Committee earlier on Wednesday that the DNC said at the time it did not need the Department of Homeland Security's help after the hacks. Following Johnson's testimony, Representative Debbie Wasserman Schultz, D. Florida, said that while she was chair of the DNC, she was never contacted by any federal agency, including DHS and the FBI, about the hack. Gowdy, who questions Johnson during his testimony, discussed the Obama administration's actions in the wake of the hacking, and how the server was never turned over to federal authorities. While he freely admits that it's speculation, I think his guess would probably be spot on. There are only a few possible explanations for what's going on with a political party who's desperate to keep its secrets from getting out to the government, even when it's already been hacked by the private sector. I suppose the issue of toxic always has to come up when we're talking about the DNC, but I think the breaking logic there is how the email server issue got toxic in the first place. Anything becomes toxic when you mix poison in, which is what their buddy Hillary did when she risked lives to make her day a little more convenient. And for the record, something can only be proprietary if the work contained on it is owned by them. And since the information on those servers should be owned by the DNC's bosses, aka the American people, as they'd say in Gowdy's home state, sorry, but that dog won't hunt. Unless, of course, they had something else on it, not to do with their work for the American people, or proving they were really working for someone other than the people. There are a few possible explanations for their reluctance to receive help in troubleshooting this technical difficulty. None of them lead to a good ending for them if we find out about it.